the next module. In this module, we are going to talk about certain tips and tricks how designers can stay inspired. Often you will find that at one point of time, your mind is just not working. You are just not able to create or plan or, generate ideas. It's like a deadlock. And that is completely fine. Here I have brought you some simple tips that might help you to just stay inspired so that you can go on creating some beautiful and wonderful design. The first important point is talk to your peers, and it helps. It's very important that if you have a design team, even if they are just your friends and they don't have that much knowledge about designing, it's very important that you should talk to them because you might not know, they might just give you some great idea that can just help you to you know just start with your design process. It's very important that you talk generally, because it's such an important exercise. It's the way how you can exchange your ideas with others, right? You can discuss about something, you can just generate ideas, you can plan out the designs. It's very important that you should keep on talking to your peers. The next thing is you should observe and study how other designers work. This is also very important. If you are lacking ideas, if you think that you don't have enough creative ideas, it's very important that you just, quietly observe or you just study how other designers are working. You might just ask them for tips that from where do you find inspiration, what gives you inspiration, what motivates you, and then you can inculcate the same thing for your life as well, right? So it's very important that you observe how other designers work. The third thing is, and this is something which is based, it's very specific, it's based or different from person to person. That is, you should keep your surroundings creative and your workplace soothing. It's very important because your mind will not work in a stressful situation, right? You have to remember that you are creating designs, you have to be creative, right? So it's very important that your surroundings are also very creative, they are colorful, right? It's like a very happy and a soothing place, a comfortable place. And your workplace is the place where you are going to work throughout your day. It's the place where you actually generate all your ideas. It's the place where your thinkings come to life, right? So it's very important that your workplace should be very comfortable. It should be very soothing. It should not be stressful to your eyes as well as to your mind. Like, for example, your workplace should not have very strong lights that just stress out your eyes, right? It should be a very comfortable and a soothing place where you actually can think, and make your brain work and you can just get some awesome ideas, right? So it's very important. The next important point is that you read and learn from books, articles, etc. Reading is very important because when you read, you get a lot of ideas. Your imagination runs wild, right? You can get examples like how designs work. You can just plan out certain things. It's very important that you read and you learn from books, from articles, from documentaries. It's very important. The next thing is you should sometimes design for yourself. Designing for clients all the way around the year, it's sometimes can get very stressful. And the client projects are normally very, time taking and they are very long. Sometimes they can take up to few months, even years. So it's very important that sometimes you just take a break from designing for clients and you just design for yourself, right? You can just, you know, let your creative wings fly. You can just paint, you can just, let's say you can just do some simple craft work, you can just do something that suits you, that calms you down, and you can just design for yourself. You don't have to worry about deadlines, you don't have to worry about the client requirements. Sometimes it's totally okay to just take a break from this stressful schedule and just to design for yourself. It's very important because in that way you are not only calming yourself down but also you are trying to discover your passion, you're trying to discover your other creative side, right? You might never know that some creative design, some great thinking might just come out when you're just roughly sketching on your paper. So it's very important. The next thing is I won't say you should, but you can travel. And when you travel and you just, travel around the world, you see so many different kind of structures, meet different kind of people. You should try to inculcate all the different diverse cultures, designs into you. Because as designers, you should be able, to create designs which are not only specific to just one area, but it should be very diverse, right? Because you can get clients all around the world, and you never know that which type of design you might have to create. So it's very important that whenever you get the chance to travel around the world, you should just, inculcate all the different kind of architectures, all the different kind of designs, the plans, the cultures, whatever you see, you should just try to absorb them all in, so that you can just expand, your horizon. Okay, it's very important. And the last but not the least is, sometimes you need to take a break, and it's totally fine. You just need to give your mind some rest. You can go walking, you can, just sit down and read a nice book. You can just sit and talk to your peers. It's very important that you just break the continuous cycle of, getting your client requirements, then working on it, then delivering again, starting on some project and all that. You just need to break the cycle sometime. Just have your own sweet me time. Just take a break, go for a walk, talk to your peers, read your, favorite book, drink some coffee. It's very important to take a break sometimes. So, yes, these were some of the basic, simple, but very important and vital tips that you should keep in mind, that will help you to stay inspired and create more, illustrious designs, more